Hi everyone, it's Desiree. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining me for another video. Today I am cash planning for the week $4.95 into my envelopes. Now I do want to mention, just in case you're new here, I don't cash stuff any of my bills in this video. I just am focusing on like spending money and my categories and my envelopes, sinking funds, that kind of stuff. If you're interested in seeing like how I figure out my bills and like what I do with that, I do have a video where I set up my planner at the beginning of the month and I map out all my bills for the month because I do have those too. But I don't like to take the money out of the bank and cash stuff for it, since all of this stuff is all paid electronically through auto pay. Majority of these, it's just easier for me to keep it in the bank and just like look at my monthly sheet here and see which bills I need to pay for the week. I do get paid every week at my full-time job, so I have a paycheck coming in during the week, and I like to color code my bills to the week that corresponds to that payday. So for instance, this payday right here, I will be paying all these purple bills here. So I have two, and then I have a little sheet here that has all my bills and the amounts that they are. So this is what I reference before I come get this total right here. I come to this sheet, I look at how much money I have in the bank, and then I figure out, okay, what bills are coming out. And then also I try to leave some money also in the account to use for gas, because I don't cash stuff for gas. Also, I sometimes use my card for purchases, so I like to have a little bit of money in there that I can use to spend and also pay my bills for the week. So yeah, all of that will stay in here. Here I just focus on, like I said, more of my spending amounts that I like to save for. Also my wallet that I spend from every week. So yeah, you won't see me cash stuffing for my bills. The only one kind of sort of that I cash stuff for are subscriptions, which I'm trying to put into annual payments. So that would be basically it, or any upcoming big bills that I know are coming, like my car registration, which I already have that saved up for next year. But my normal monthly bills, I don't cash up for any of that. So I just wanted to mention that because I've been getting questions, new people come around, and I feel like I have to mention that just because some people do cash stuff like every single bill, which if that works for you, that's great. It's just for me, this is what works for me. My main problem has always been spending money. So this has always, this has really helped me to stop like overspending. So yeah, this is why I like doing it this way for me and my budget. Okay, so like I said, I have $4.95 that I plan on putting into my wallet, and then all of these like sinking funds and savings challenges. I forgot savings challenges too. So yeah, I'm gonna go over the amounts that I plan on putting in each of these. In this video, I just like figuring that out like on the fly basically, and just, putting the amounts that I think feel right to me that I should be putting into each of these categories each week. So like I'm starting with $4.95, and in my wallet, I'm going to put $170. I always put $170. Sometimes I put a little bit more in there depending on the week and my paycheck and all that, but for the most part, $170 has been a good amount for me to put in here. Actually, I'm going to copy over the little tallies because I forgot to do that. I usually do that before. So I need 3 20s, I need 5 10s, and then I need 1 5 and 5 1s. Let me move this over just a little bit. Okay, so $4.95, and I'm going to subtract $170. Because all that's going into my wallet this week, and these are the categories that I always have in my wallet to spend from. So I have spending, that gets $30, eating out gets $30, groceries, I budget $80 a week for groceries. And if you're interested in seeing like how I'm using this, also with my Costco envelopes, sometimes I go to Costco to bulk buy products, and how I'm doing $80. Also, I'm one person, so I feel like $80 for one person is pretty good. But I do sometimes share over there some meals that I like to prep. I like to also prep meals for the week and just kind of eat through that through the week. So I'm not making like a bunch of different things because then that gets expensive too. But yeah, groceries, I do $80. Coffee, I'm doing $20. And then buffer gets 10. This is just extra money in case I need it. That I have a little bit of extra money on the side for that. Okay, so that's 170 that's going in there. So that one's all good. And now I'm just gonna go into my binders and figure out the amounts. Actually, the first one I'm gonna go into is a savings challenge. Because I like to get this one out of the way because it's random. Like I let the dice figure it out for me when it comes to this challenge. So I'm gonna get a little the dice and then a little sticky note. It's just a fun game to play, which I like. So the way that I like to play this game is I will first take one of the dice and roll to see how many times I will be playing this game. So let's see how many times I need to roll the dice. Okay, so I'm doing 2 this time around, and then I'm just gonna roll both of these so that way I can get this side, and then see which amount I'm gonna be putting into this challenge. So I got 6 and 3, which is a star. That's a star is $1. So that's getting $1. And then one more roll. 5 and 6, which is another star. Okay, so this is only gonna get $2 this week in this challenge. Power up 2. Okay, so yeah, $2 for that challenge is going in here, which isn't a lot, but this one is just, you know, about having fun, just seeing how much I can collect each week. And at the end of the month, I love seeing how much I was able to do during the month. Okay, so this is gonna go in here, and I still have a ton of other challenges that I am saving into, so that's not the only money that's going into savings. But right now, that's the only one that I'm gonna focus on first, and then I'll come back to those. And then I'm just gonna go into my binders now. All right, so auto repair, I have 110. Okay, I'm gonna put $5 in this one. It's gonna get a lot of these envelopes are gonna get 5s and 10s probably. Electronics, so I wanna buy the new iPhone that came out. I'm trying to save for it. Maybe just try to save for at least half of it to pay in cash. Well, actually, I want to pay the full amount. I want to pay it completely off so I don't add to my phone payment. But I might use like electronics once I get to that halfway point for the amount, and then use some savings to pay for the rest so I could just pay it off. But then still save, like I'm saving towards it, just so I can get the phone as soon as possible and start using it, because it actually has some really nice features for like filming capabilities and stuff. So I think I might go that route. So maybe save around like $500-600. I think it's actually a little bit more than that, but we'll see. But yeah, I haven't exactly figured it out, but I'm thinking I'm leaning more towards that. Maybe just dipping into some savings and then just saving the amount in here and just putting it back into savings. I've done that before when I bought a bag. So for me, that system kind of works. And yeah, I might do that. But this week, I'm just gonna put, well, I'm gonna put $10 in here. Okay. Emergency, I'm gonna put 15 in emergency. This one has 2003. I'm trying to get to 3,000. I'll still save more into it, but once I get to 3,000, I feel like I have a good emergency fund. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm close to that. Extra savings is also going to get $15. Furniture is not a priority, so that's going to get 5. Although I do kind of want to get a new chair. I have 93 already, so I feel like I have enough for like a new desk chair or something. But like I said, it's not a huge priority. Rainy day is gonna get 5 as well. Registration's already fully funded. Road trip is gonna get 5. I don't have any like out of town trips planned soon, so 5. Scentsy is gonna get 5. Subscriptions, I'm gonna put 10 in subscriptions. And travel is gonna get 10 as well. Okay, so that's good so far. I'm gonna go into this binder next. All right, beauty is going to get 10. I have 29. Clothing, I'm gonna put 10. Content is gonna get 10. Costco, I'm gonna put 5. Family, I'm gonna put 10 in family. I feel like I should put more though, but right now it's gonna get 10. Gifts is gonna get 10. Home, 10. I have nothing in home. Household, 10. Target is gonna get 10. Okay, so I guess more 10s and 5s this time around. All right, and then I have pink binder next. This is like my favorite new binder. So cute. So Go Wild, I have 930. I'm gonna put 10 in Go Wild. Disney, I'm going to Disney next week, so I'm gonna put 10 in Disney. Fun, I'm gonna put 10 in here as well. Christmas, let's put 10. Holiday decor, right now I'm not really adding to it, so I'm gonna skip that one. Treat yourself is gonna get 15. Oh, I forgot to write down hobbies. Okay, let me write down hobbies here. Hobbies is gonna get, that's not a priority, so we're gonna put 5 in there. Okay, I'm still left with 93, which actually is a really good amount. And I don't think I want to put that much into savings, so I'm going to go back to some of my totals. So I think I'm going to up emergency, extra savings, and treat yourself. I'm going to up that to 20 to each of those. I like to match those amounts, so all of these will get 20 now. 20, 20, 20, so that's minus 15. At 78. There's like some new shoes I want to buy, and I use clothing to buy that stuff, so I'm gonna put 15 in clothing this week. Let's see, what other one do I want to, ooh, my phone. Let's see, electronics. I'm gonna do 20 in electronics this week, so minus 10. Okay. Now I'm gonna go to my savings challenges to see if like this all will go in there. I think it might though. Okay. So, because I have a few savings challenges. Ooh, I have the 100 envelope challenge. Let me do that one first. So, what I do with this one is I've been like doing a low amount. And then in my wallet, as you can see, I have like still money left over, and I'm probably, most of this will be going into savings challenges. So sometimes I'll take this money and bump up the amount that I'm choosing right now. So I'm gonna pick 5 because that's a nice number. It's not a lot. And but it probably won't be 5 I'm stuffing in here. It'll probably be like, it'll be something higher than 5, which is nice. So yeah, I'll do 5. I'll plan for 5. Or should I plan for something bigger? Maybe I'll do 10. Do I have 10 in here? I'll do 10. So I feel like I have a good amount. Okay, so 100 envelope. We'll do 10. Okay. All right, I have this September savings challenge, which is a $10 one. I'm gonna put 20. Oh, I also have 52 circles. Okay, 52 circles. I'm gonna do, I'll do 7. $5 challenge, I'm gonna do 15. So I'll be able to color in 3 of these. And then I have $11 left, and I'm just gonna put that into the dollar challenge. Yeah, $11. Okay, I think that's good. So what I'm going to do right now, before I move on to the next step, is I'm going to calculate all of these totals and make sure it really does equal up to $4.95. Because if I mess up somewhere here, then I'm going to mess up everywhere else, and I don't want to figure that out at the very end. So let me just double check that these really do add up to $4.95. Okay, so everything does equal up to $4.95, so that is all good. So now what I'm going to do is just figure out what denominations are going to be for each amount. So for auto repair, I'm going to get a $5 bill, so that's 5. Electronics is 20, and then I have a few 20s here. Then I have a few 5s, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a bunch of 10s, so a few 10s. 15, so that's a 10 and a 5, another 10, 5, and then I have a bunch of 10s here. I'm just going to go down the line, make sure it all matches up. 20, $2, just do 2, and then 5, a 10. Okay, so $10 challenges is 20, but I'm going to get 2 10s. 52 circles is 7, so that's 5, 6, 7. A $5 challenge is 15, so that's 3 5s, 1, 2, 3. And then the dollar challenge is 11. I always have to remember, like, this is actually 11, this is 2. I know I could write the amounts, but I like doing tallies, so except for this one because it's always more and I don't want to do all the tallies. That's just how I like to do things. All right, so 50s, I'm going to count up the tallies and then see how much I have and make sure it all totals out to $4.95 still. So 50s is 1, 20s 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10s 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. All right, then we got 5s. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then 1s, 11, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, then I'm going to calculate this. So 50 times 1 is 50. 20 times 7 is 140. 10 times 22 is 220. 13 times 5 is 65, and then 20. All right, so let's see if this is correct. 140, 220, 65, and 20. Perfect, $4.95. All right, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna take a little sticky note, and this is what I'm gonna take with me to the bank to give the teller. All right, so I'm gonna write down $50 times 1, that's 50. And then $20 times 7 is 140. 10 times 22 is 220. 5s times 13 is 65. And then 1 times 20 is 20. All right, and that is a total of $4.95 that I will be asking for when I go to the bank today. So all I do is I just take this, put it in my wallet so I don't forget it, and go to the bank and get that money so I can cash stuff for the week. All right, so that is it for this video. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch. I really appreciate it. It really helps out my channel, so thank you so much for doing that. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you are not already, make sure to hit that subscribe button because I will be cash stuffing this amount here that I planned for. on Sunday in the morning. So if you want to check that out, make sure to hit that subscribe button so that way you'll get to see it when I post it, get notified about that. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and thank you again for taking the time out of your day to watch. And I hope to see you in the next video.